Sad ending for actor Fred "Rerun" Berry. The charismatic performer who rose to fame at a young age fell hard and eventually picked himself back up, but tragically left us way too soon. If you grew up in the 70s or 80s, you probably knew of Rerun, the big guy famous for his pop and lock dance moves and breakout performances on the sitcom What's Happening and its sequel, What's Happening Now. Behind the scenes, Fred Berry was fighting personal demons, which derailed his career and almost cost him his life. Early in his 20s, Berry was a member of the Los Angeles-based dance troupe The Lockers. They were very popular and made appearances on Saturday Night Live and Soul Train. In 1976, Berry landed the role of Fred "Rerun" Stubbs on What's Happening. With his red beret, suspenders, dance moves, and comedic persona, he quickly became the show's breakout character. During the second season, Fred Berry demanded a higher salary and better studio accommodations for the actors. He walked out in protest along with What's Happening co-star Ernest Thomas. The issue was quickly resolved, but it was a preview of things to come. Berry again threatened to walk out in the third season, but by this time, producers had had enough and decided to cancel the series outright. Surprising to some, Berry was asked back for the What's Happening sequel 6 years later, titled What's Happening Now. But his time on the sequel series was short-lived. After the first season, the producers fired Fred Berry from the series, and no further mention was made of Rerun from that point on. He was said to have been causing problems backstage, believing that he should have been paid a higher salary because of Rerun's overall popularity compared to the other characters. Around this time, he was struggling with addiction and was arrested for possession. He once said in an interview years later that this was the darkest period of his life, and he attempted ending his life on 3 separate occasions. Thankfully, Fred Berry was able to overcome his demons and started attending church. During the 90s, he became a motivational speaker and Baptist minister, and lost 100 pounds after being diagnosed with type 2 diabetes. He also made various appearances on popular TV shows like Martin and Scrubs, and he later appeared in the David Spade film Dickie Roberts, former child star. Sadly, Fred Berry, forever known as Rerun, passed away in October of 2003 due to complications from a stroke. He was just 52 years old. May he rest in peace.